So, what is it with the fear of forming a third party and making it official? I have been hearing this. They've been fighting this, that they being the Republicans more than the Democrats, of course, because the third party we're talking about is the splinter that needs to come from the Republican Party that exits the rhinos and those who don't want to stay on the base that is supportive of American values and an American value system. And Republicans, many of them, along with Democrats, are now indeed the problem with their liberalism, and they're shifting off base. I am not as staunch as some of you might wish me to be, but I am staunch. I am trying to move along the lines of this Republican Party because 30 years ago, this is what they gave us to have, because for some reason, wanting to define ourselves separately, excuse me, under a label called conservatism, and then choosing somewhat of a group that tried it, referring to the Tea Party, we got shut down. There is a place for people like me who do not want to define themselves among the Republicans, like John McCain, who side on Democrat issues when it's easy and politically expedient for them. Now, we're going to get through 2020 voting Republican and getting Trump into office. But it is Trump who has spurned people into considering the fact that we are getting support from neither side of these groups, and especially that he got no support from the Republican Party. Not until it was good for them. Not until he saw that we are that, and we went ahead and stepped up, stepped forward, and showed him we're going to support Trump and not the Republican Party. Now, I am willing. Make me over. Get me what you need to make it look good. I am an educated, retired professional woman. I am now an empty nester with successful children I've raised under my belt. I am no dummy. I'm only on here spewing this out because I now have a place that I can. I have been trying to see what I could do, but I am not a politician and didn't choose to be until possibly right this minute. But if that's what it's going to take to stop this nonsense that we can't get, Trump has created and spurned the people who know we can form a group of us. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know why you don't want to call it a third party. What will happen is that second one will fall away and become as insignificant as some of these other no-name groups that we know sit on the ballot sometime, a Green Party, a da-da-da-da. I'm currently called an independent by the only other nomiker they've left out there for us. And by the way, I'll say the hat doesn't represent maybe this school's values, but this is where I graduated. And I support and stand up for Arizona 100%. No one is coming in here, Daniel McCarthy, to start defining who this third party is going to be quite yet. This is why I'm going to come up here now, put this out here and say, how do I get in here with you all? I'll run for some small level office. I'll do whatever it takes to start being a politician. But no one's going to come in here and define Arizona's third party. Trump has defined that. And I should have put my MAGA hat on. Trump has defined what that third party is. All right, and we're going to start talking about it right after he wins, November 2020, okay? Because I will 100% be a part of what's going on with that. I will not get silenced again. I have some people I've talked to, you guys. You don't know who I've spoken with, who I am friends with, and who I'm connected with. You will be surprised. That's my business to know. And that's why I speak out. I am not a person without clout, and those of you who know me know that. Don't be afraid of defining Trump as the new third party, you guys. Let's push that. He is the new third party. Thank goodness.